Rube's Observations brought to you by Bradford White Water Heaters. We'll start out with A.J. Brown, because where else are we going to start out? What he's doing, I've just never seen anybody play at this level, this consistently for this long. And there's a reason for that. Nobody's ever done it. 125 or more yards, 6 straight games. First player in NFL history. It's crazy to think Jerry Rice never did that. Randy Moss never did that. Justin Jefferson. You think about the great receivers in history, nobody has ever done this. And it is such a joy to watch A.J. Brown play football right now, because he combines two dimensions of football that are complete opposite. He's so smooth and finesse as he catches the ball, and then he just turns into this like physical, turns into basically a linebacker with the football in his hands once he gets the ball. So it's like these opposite qualities that he blends into this unique skill set, and it's just unbelievable to watch. And the guy throwing him the ball is pretty good too. Jalen Hurts, the fumble was really bad. Can't happen. I don't think he ever really had control of the football. I don't know if the knee issue affected his ability to execute that play, but as far as adjusting his game to that injury, I thought he was incredible. To know he's out there hurting with a knee, he couldn't run. He had one 7-yard run that he kind of lumbered for a first down. It was a big play. It's the only time he really got out and ran. And he was able to just make throws in the pocket all day against Washington. Threw for 319, completed 74% of his passes, 4 touchdowns for the second time in his career, no interceptions. But just considering that injury took kind of a big chunk of his game away. It took the threat of the run away, and he was able to just be a pocket passer and be that effective, put 38 points up on the board. Probably his best game of the year, one of the best games I've seen him play, regardless of the fumble. One thing I didn't like was, first half, DeAndre Swift had 1 carry for 3 yards. And he started getting the ball in the second half, and he made some plays. But DeAndre Swift's too good to have 1 carry at halftime. We saw it in the New England game. We've seen it a few times this year where he's just not involved in the offense. And when you run the ball, it really accomplishes a lot of things. It takes the pressure off the quarterback. It makes you unpredictable. The defense can't tee off on the O-line. And it just gives you that dimension of offensive football that can keep a defense guessing. It's hard to sustain drives when you're throwing every play. Now, he had 15 carries in the second half, which is probably too much. You'd like to see Boston mix in there. And the final thing, one thing I really love about this team is their ability to win games in a lot of different ways. They won today giving up 400 passing yards. They've won games scoring not that many points. They've won games when the defense has been great and bailed out the offense. Today was the opposite. They won games where Jalen hasn't been at his best. They've run a bunch of yards. It doesn't matter what's happened, how many mistakes they've made, injuries, turnovers, whatever bad plays have come before. You really love watching this team in the last minute or two, last 5 minutes of games, because they're always the better team at the end of the game. And that's, look, if you're going to be the better team at some point, that's when you want to do it.